Lord have mercy. So y'all, I did got up and I like to get up and cook at night. I had cooked me a sausage burrito, I guess. Um, I wanted to get on here because God and Spirit had wanted and led me to come on here and speak on Kanye West. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Kanye West is right. I support Kanye. Me being the person I am, I always listen to rappers like Tupac, Kanye, Bob Marley. I listen to a lot of metaphorical, lyrical people. My favorite artist of all time is Andre from Outkast. Andre 3000, the one who got a son named Seven from Erykah Badu. I even find myself attracted to Seven because I think Seven is a rare gem. I think that Erykah Badu and Andre 3000 son Seven is gonna be a lucky man, and any woman is gonna be lucky to have him. I love Andre 3000 son Seven. He's a But back on Kanye West. I usually don't speak on things about Illuminati, but God told me to speak on this. I support Kanye West because Kanye West is exposing Illuminati. So Kanye West going to heaven. Okay. Because Kanye West redeemed himself. When you sell your soul, you always got a chance at redemption. They don't want you to know that though. Bob Marley made a song. I want you to listen to the lyrics. He said, "Oh pirate ship, rusty rabbi, sold I to the merchant ship. Many times my hands was tired when they throwed us on the bottom of the lit spit. But my hand will stay strong right until the end of my shift." He was talking about how black people was forced to come to America and to be a slave. That's why they call us African American, because we are originally from Africa. It's another name for the Caucasian people, and I love white people, but back then, black people was rich. The white man didn't even know how to clean himself, wash himself, and cook for himself. Everything that every culture has learned it from us. And that's what Illuminati don't want y'all to know, because then everybody will stick together and y'all will become too powerful. Then the white man won't have much as power because y'all will expose him. But just like back in the day, they used others and they killed them and they used them as examples and sacrifices. So we would act right, and that's what Illuminati do today. They'll make you sacrifice somebody. So push come to shove, you know to act right. Because you already sacrificed somebody. You know they'll kill you. You can't talk and you got to be controlled. But see, Bob Marley, before he could have do it, they sent a reporter to see Bob Marley to give him a pair of Nikes. It was a needle in the shoe that had cancer in it. And they injected Bob Marley with cancer and killed him. Just like how they killed Eazy-E. Just like how Dr. Dre sacrificed his son. Bob Marley was the first international superstar that was a black man. And he played instruments. In the Bible, them string instruments, they was talking about how they say play these string instruments and praise God. We was in the wilderness. We invented all these things. Rock and roll. That's all us. Everything that we have created and co-created have been stolen from us. And these people don't want us to know that. So they had to kill Bob Marley. Because Bob Marley was making peace, not with guns. He was going to bring everybody together from different cultures and races. And we was going to sing and dance against each other. And that's how we was going to squash the beef. And it was going to work. But the U.S. government seen that man as a threat to their control and their plans. And they killed him because black people would have taken their power back. And that's something that they will not let us do under any circumstances. So Bob Marley was speaking truth. They already tried to kill him one time. They went in his house and they tried to shoot him. Bob Marley was stumping his feet. The way he was stumping his feet, he was stumping the devil. Come on now. Bob Marley was going on a tour called Light Up the World. And if you light up the world, if you in a demonic world full of dark people, everything you do in the dark come to the light. So if Bob Marley would have had went on his tour, his mission, the Light Up the World tour, then everybody would have had walked the light, love and light. But the government, the white man who ruled the world, wouldn't let him do it. Because Bob Marley light was irritating they demons. And he wasn't even saying nothing about them. He was just speaking the truth, telling us where we came from. And they had to kill him because they already know if he would have got any more powerful than what he was, because he had over 1 million followers, that he could have taken over the world because he was spiritually inclined and he know what he was talking about. They killed the leaders, but they'll tell us all the time that we need to straighten up. How we supposed to change if y'all killing all our leaders? Kanye West is smart. Kanye West ain't running from no bill collectors. Kanye West getting out of sight because he already know that they watching him and they want to kill him. Kanye West, he acting the way he acting on purpose. You think Kanye West care about that Adidas and that Birkin contract? He trying to get out of them contracts. You know why? Because he taking his power back. He redeeming himself. And he know all too well what he doing. They killed Michael Jackson. What you think they'll do to Kanye West? Didn't Kanye West say they had him in the hospital? Didn't Michael Jackson Let me tell y'all something. Tupac wouldn't make sacrifices and they kill him. You got to sacrifice. It's about them sacrificing. If Bob Marley was still living, the world wouldn't be. Everybody would have been thinking and living like me. Not eating like me, because I ain't gonna go out there and grow no garden. But this the food my grandma raised me up off and shit. And where I grew up eating. But think about it now. Bob Marley was the most spiritualist person and man I ever met. I remember while everybody was out the whole summer enjoying their life, I was in the house listening to Bob Marley lectures, and they say I was crazy because I ain't went to Walt Disneyland. I had stayed at home and I had a notepad jotting down stuff he had to say because it was all making sense to me. I've been trying to tell my town a long time ago that Beyonce was a part of Illuminati when I was like, what, 19, and nobody ain't believe me? They was trying to fight me for saying that. What's this about Beyonce Illuminati now? Everybody know it. Now they looking stupid. I told them everybody was going to have dreads. They say no. Nah, they looking stupid. Everything I smoke, I speak, it come into existence. The only way Illuminati gonna get shut down, and I know Kanye West don't want to do it, Jay-Z got to be the demise. Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Beyonce, the most powerfulest. Jay-Z have to be compromised. And that's why Kanye West doing what he doing. The only way the real man who can bring down Illuminati is Jay-Z. But I promise you, Kanye West just try to make a gospel album. Kanye West always been a God-fearing political man. Kim Kardashian had that man under spellwork. But it's a new generation of people out here. And the more we ascend as a person and break generational curses and hexes off us, we breaking it off our people by getting the word out about what's going on and changing the people's mind and getting them a new perspective in their head so they can live righteous. Trying to get the messages out there. In the dictionary, everything under black is bad. But everything, when you look at black in the dictionary, it say dark, evil, bad. You see the word white, angel, good, pure. Well, I'm black and ain't nothing dark about me. Because it don't matter. Because black and white is not a race thing. Black and white supposed to be together because it's yin and yang. So everybody, think about that. A white person and a black person. If you put a white person inside a black person in the room, if that white person dress up and that black person dress up, Who you think they gonna choose? They gonna choose that white person because they think they can't trust that black person. But little do they know, the black person already know that. We know exactly who y'all, how y'all is, y'all demise against us. And it ain't all of y'all. But we know that the devil is a white man. We know that the grimiest people are the highest paid judges, lawyers, and doctors. We know. We know. We know Dr. Phil. It's like Dr. Phil be getting drugs. You think Dr. Phil don't do drugs? Okay. Them the ones who get messed up the most. The police. When y'all sign up for these different jobs, y'all know y'all could be working for Illuminati and don't even know it. In the Bible, the police came out of Babylon. Out of Babylon. You know, I ain't know the police was from Babylon. The police originally came from Babylon. You think Babylon had black police officers back in those days? Nah. Those was white people who was out there just like the white people who was watching God's people when he sent Moses and Aaron to go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. God said, go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land and tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. God had to plague that man so many times before he let those people go. But he let them go. And that land, you know, right there, no matter how long it take, God gonna hold up his end of the deal. If he got to come back, cause see, people don't comply with God, not what God will, not his purpose, not what he say do. But when they get the short end of the stick and they realize the devil done robbed them of their joy and their misery, who the first person they want to call on? God. But don't you think by then it's too late? You don't have to realize it don't take somebody out here doing crime for 40 years to realize they've been doing the wrong thing or treating people bad. They knew it before they did it. They knew they was wrong. You just ain't admit it to yourself. So don't be 50 and 60 years old and then turn around and look at your life and say, look, I messed up bad. Now that shit hit me. No, that shit hitting your ass now. And you just don't know it. You ain't going through it yet, but just keep on living. Like my grandma said, you just keep on living. I support Kanye West, and I know what he doing. And guess what? He got, they say he lost another deal. Kanye West trying to get out them contracts. Money is the way they get us. Them currencies. That's all that pyramid with that eye on it. Because guess what? That money they get, they got the all seeing eye on it. That mean Illuminati watching your ass at all time once you get at a certain part of that pyramid. They control you. You know some of these celebrities got to eat poop and all, and drink pee, and have sex. Just all types of satanic rituals. But anyway, y'all support Kanye West. He losing these deals. He getting out these contracts because it's God using Kanye West. Jay-Z has to be the demise. And Kanye West gonna have to do it. Nah, this sausage sandwich good as hell. But yeah, I support Kanye West and G Spitter. I support G Spitter. I support G Spitter. Why? Because that's the apple of my eye. And I got